everybody can hammer a nail. If you can get the feeling of hammering a nail, you can get the feeling of what an efficient takeaway should feel like.
What's up? We're here at Peacock Gap with Kelvin Kelley, top teacher. He's gonna walk me through, give me a ton of good tips and drills that'll help me and you guys watching improve your golf game. We've got the Pure One practice club that we're gonna be using. It's a new training aid that's gonna help not only promote center face contact because it's 50% smaller of a club face, but also dial in your tempo and your sequencing. So Kelvin, you've got your student here, you've got a lot to work with, so let's go get it and see how you can improve my game.
Yeah, thanks for having me out, and looking forward to getting to work on it.
Awesome, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so normal setup, here. Again, Pure One's about a 7 or 8 iron, so good practice club to have.
Good. Give me one more.
One more?
One more. I'm going to take a look at it down the line.
Okay.
We'll get to work on it.
That's coming actually out a little bit more of a hook than I would normally get. Club face
so
issue more than anything else.
The first 2 feet of the golf swing is, I think, the most important part of the swing.
Yep, you've always said that.
Yeah, after the setup. Setup priority number 1, first 2 feet, priority number 2. Ben Hogan said the first 2 feet is the most important part of the swing. I'm a firm believer in that. Makes sense to me because it sets the sequence for the rest of the golf swing.
Yep.
To me, it actually does start in the setup as opposed to the first 2 feet, because the setup will actually influence the takeaway, and that's what most people forget.
Yep.
Is literally how your arm structure is at address, and your shoulders and your alignment can literally influence how that first 2 feet goes back, which obviously will dictate the rest of it.
Yeah.
So what I like to see in your golf swing, what I like to see more of, is you just to get a little bit more of that right arm in that tuck bent position.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna get your right shoulder below your left. So naturally when we grip the club, our right hand's below our left on the club. Okay, so our right shoulder should be below the left.
So when you say with that right arm, is that not like a full chicken wing that I'm doing? But
no, a chicken wing, I consider chicken wing more of
it's
that.
more out.
Yeah,
And
this is going to be
a little bit more than that though.
Yeah, no, you give it the straight arms. You just look.
Oh, really?
You look dead level. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
This is a common one amongst amateurs. They're just dead level, meaning you got level shoulders and you got level arms. There's no bias to it, meaning there's no, put in front of the camera this way, there's no structure to it this way. I can almost, my setup and the setup I prefer, I can almost put a club over my right elbow and underneath my left elbow.
Yeah.
You're giving it the flat out, just
So
dead
I want
neutral.
to give it a little bit.
Yeah,
like
a
this.
little bit of bias. Well, I'm going to get you in front of the mirror and I'm going to move you around.
Okay.
And once I get you in that arm structure, I'm going to show you how that'll influence the first 2 feet and how that'll dictate the rest of the swing.
Perfect.
So let's start. Let me just get you in that arm structure. So scoot back just a little bit. Go feet together. Okay. So I'm going to move you around like I do all my students. Okay. Soften up your arms. Yeah. So you want soft arms in the golf swing.
Yeah.
Okay? Never rigid straight arms. Worst tip in golf is keep your arms straight.
That's I'm very tense.
You are, yeah, as is most. Yeah, give it the straight arms, and you don't play any sport with straight arms.
Exactly.
You definitely don't play golf with straight arms. Okay, so I'm gonna take your right shoulder.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it below your left.
Okay.
Okay, see how I angled your zipper?
Yeah.
That also got your upper body slightly back behind your lower body.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move you around like this. Good. So that's my way of checking soft arms.
Okay.
So soft arms equals speed arms.
Yep.
Okay? So see when I gave you this little bit of tuck here with your right side?
Yep.
See how that bent your right arm as well?
Yep.
I got that slightly below that. This right elbow slightly below your left elbow. Okay, and then
So right there.
yeah, and then I'm gonna let this dead weight in your wrist angles this way.
Okay.
Okay, and I want you to take that structure and I want you to follow it down from your hips. Keep going,
Right
keep going,
there.
keep going. Perfect.
So that's my new setup.
That's your new setup. Look in the mirror. Good. That's your upper body back behind your
So
lower
I have a
body.
little bit more of a lean on my
Angle,
back,
yeah, I call it angle. Trying to avoid the word tilt, but
Yep.
you're gonna go small step with the left foot to my foot, a little wider. Medium step with the right foot, which is about 2 width. Yeah, good. Look in the mirror there. Good. Give me a little more bend down from the hips for me. Yeah, good. Okay. So this will actually influence the first 2 feet.
Okay.
So now, when you're in this position, you're in a position to get the club head moving first.
It's right there.
That's the old one.
Yep.
This will be the new one. Okay. You give it what I call the lag and drag, where everything goes together. But see what that does to your left shoulder? See
Yeah.
how it works it down?
Yeah.
We want our body coiled in the position to go forward towards the
So
target.
I want that up.
So watch, yeah. So with your bent soft right arm, this is
Yeah.
why it has to be bent at address. I'm gonna get the club head moving first, okay?
Yep.
It's gonna do that.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, definitely different. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you said weird, that means it's different.
Yeah.
So what I did there was I got this moving first, and it got your right arm to fold up.
So I'm moving just with the right arm. I'm not pushing because I'm so used to pushing it, and that's where I bend.
Exactly. Well, you push it. Give me the old one.
Old one would be this, right? Like I'm here.
Exactly. Look in the mirror. Look
Yeah.
down at your shoulders.
Yep.
So you're in a, now what I call a tilted position.
Mhm.
Look over your left shoulder. So that's not a throwing position. That's a
No.
tilted down. It doesn't make any sense to move that way.
No.
We want our takeaway to influence how our body moves.
Yep.
So I want you more in that position earlier in the swing.
Okay, cool.
So you give it the lag and drag tilted position.
Yeah.
Okay, from your new arm structure. Soften up that left arm. Okay, we're gonna get that club head going first because again, that's got to travel the greatest distance. And I'm gonna get you to fold up your right arm.
Cool.
So now look over your left shoulder.
Oh yeah.
It should feel like you actually still go that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, but go back to that position for me. Is that position there, if you look in the mirror, if I drew a line here in the mirror, or drew a line through this shaft to see how that's parallel to your shoulder line. The reason I prefer that takeaway as well, which is established from your arm structure, is I don't care what the swing pattern is. That's what every good player gets back into 3/4 of the way down. They all look like this, where their shoulders will be in that position, their upper body relative to their lower body, and their right arm in that bent tucked position.
Yep.
It's never made sense to me if we're trying to get to that. Why would you go back that way if we're trying to get to that?
Yep.
So I've already just made your body go this way and that way. Golf's hard enough. We don't need to make it harder.
So it's like this.
From the way we swing it. Exactly.
Right
Yeah. I'm going to clean that up a little bit, but it's definitely a better start. Okay. So now you can get the club head going first like that.
So I'm it feels like I'm tucking my head or my arm in immediately.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and notice how I've kept the radius.
Yep.
The distance the hands are from the body, the same as well.
Yep.
Good. So that's actually naturally making you coil more in that direction. Look at the mirror for me.
Oh yeah.
Good. Now you've actually coiled around your spine. So that body position is in a direction to go that way.
Yeah.
As opposed to the old one, which was
like here.
Exactly. And that's your over the top one.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my favorite drills to get you that feel after your setup is the hammer drill.
Okay.
So what the hammer drill is, it's kind of funny, but I literally carry a hammer around in my bag.
Yeah.
My teaching bag. I teach at a bunch of different locations, but everybody can hammer a nail. If you can get the feeling of hammering a nail, you can get the feeling of what an efficient takeaway should feel like.
So it's just
oh, literally, yeah. Watch. So I'll get somebody to grip the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's funny. Instantly when they grip the hammer, they put their hand to the side.
Yeah.
So it takes care of their grip.
Yeah.
And it also takes care of their bent right arm. Meaning nobody would take this hammer and come in this way.
Come this way.
Exactly. They instantly almost get into their golf shape.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I were to hammer the nail, I'd get the hammer moving first, and I'd hammer the nail. I'd move it a little bit in my wrist joint and a little bit of my elbow. I certainly wouldn't go that way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't over rotate that way. I would just do this. So yeah, jump in there, do it.
Weird.
Yeah, just start hammering it, and I'll show you how you can bridge the gap. So instantly you got your right arm tuck.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, now watch. Now you just make it a bit bigger, and that's going to be the beginning of your takeaway.
That's it right there.
Yeah, it actually even cleans up the path, because notice you didn't go that way to hammer the nail.
Yeah, to hammer it.
You didn't suck it too far in.
Yeah.
It's actually going around you. Good. So now once you get the feeling of that, here's what you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Go back in front of the mirror for me. Okay. Go ahead and take your setup. Go face on again for me. Good. So watch. I'm going to get you back into your shape. Yeah, good job. Okay. Take your left hand off the club. Okay. I'm going to take the pure one. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to go and let go. I'm going to rotate it in. And I'm going to toe it in. Now grip it. So I can actually change the weighting of the club and turn it into a hammer.
How weird.
Yeah. So now,
just...
exactly. Now I'll put my hand down here and just pretend like you're hammering a nail.
That's just what I'm doing.
It's perfect. It's pretty hard to screw up this drill. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
So when you do that, you're getting the club head traveling first. It's taking care of the path.
Yeah.
And this is staying high.
Yep. So
it'll go down eventually. Exactly. A little bit shorter. Good. Start back over. Good. So just to knee high. Just to there.
Just like that.
Yep. So write down your toe line in that frame. Look in the mirror. And eventually your arms will go up and your body will go around. And that's the position we're going to start getting you in today.
Okay.
A little bit more of that throwing look where you're coiled that direction up.
Now that's obviously going to improve what on my ball striking, not only accuracy, but is it going to help me compress it and get more distance? Because we talked the other day, you said, man, you're leaving so much distance out there, right? And is that just going to make it a more efficient swing to achieve both straighter, longer shots?
100%, because your pattern is you tend to really comes from your setup and the first 2 feet.
Yeah.
Is you start neutral with your arms like this.
Yeah.
And you take it straight back and you go down and around. So you're literally playing golf this way to that way.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of what I call recovery in your golf swing, where you're trying
Heard
to
that
make this
before,
work.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to time up. You don't know what you have on a given day.
Yeah.
So once I can get you set up more this way, I'm going to get your body coiling just one direction, and that's the direction to go that
Cool.
way.
And screw any given day, any given shot, right? Like that's where
exactly.
I have the inconsistency where I can hit something so well on the range. I can go out there and hit, a great 7-iron, and then the very next shot or the very next hole, it's like, all right, you're using a 7-iron again. Why didn't I just do what I did last hole on this? And it's because there's no consistency of, how everything's moving together, right? So this will just help that consistency hopefully stick a little bit better, right?
Yeah, and we talked about on the golf course earlier, is my job as a coach is to get you to understand your pattern.
Yeah.
Your pattern, when you give it that takeaway from your start, and your body gets in that shifted and tilted position. In your case, you don't have any ability to shallow the club out right away. So you have to work really hard to shallow it late.
Yep.
And today, what I saw on the golf course, when you give it that takeaway in your body in this position, is you don't have room to shallow it. So the club actually works a bit this way.
Yep.
So it's steep late.
And I try to overcompensate, and that's why I dip down, because I can feel that everything's out of sequence. So I have to try and have this either catch up, or I lean back to try and have it catch up to square the face, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of talent.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to strip out the.
Oh, you're saying I don't have any talent?
I want to make it as easy as I can. Then you layer your talent on top of it.
Yeah.
But you told me normally you play a draw, which I can see you're skillful and you're a good athlete, and I'm sure you can make that pattern draw at times. But it's hard the way your body moves, literally from that first 2 feet.
Cool.
So my job is to rinse out all the hard work, so you can hit your draw a bit more on command.
Cool. Should we hit a couple with the new
Let's
setup?
do it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'll try
get you
and
the
put
feel.
it all together.
Yep. I'm gonna put you on.
We'll start slow, right?
Took the words right out of my mouth. You got to learn it slow before fast. It's easier said than done. People like to bang balls, but whenever you're learning a new movement, you got to learn it slow before fast. So it's like driving a car, right? You learn to drive your car slow in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Before you take it on the freeway. Go and stay right there for me. See, I got this little ground mirror right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's already better. We'll go a bit more into the setup, but just go ahead and take your hips and lean into me a little bit. Your hips, yeah, there you go. So I'm just getting you a bit more pressure forward.
Okay.
So if you look in the ground mirror there, see how you're now a straight line?
Yep.
I call it a wall line that way, okay? So now you have some shape or some bias to your body. Okay. Look over your left shoulder. Still gonna give you an external feel, because now we're designed to go that way.
Yep.
Towards the target, okay? And then we'll just have you do it yourself. Just in knee high. Just give me that feel of that hammer. Just slow. Yeah, good. Little bit shorter and softer. Good. One more time. A little bit shorter, just about knee high. Good. You'll see there, that's already now down your toe line.
Yeah.
You can go back and look at the video prior, your takeaway from your old setup and the way you lag and dragged it. It was pretty far back here.
It's still.
So no, the old one was. The new one's going to be right here now.
Yeah.
So it's fixing the path as well.
Yeah.
So not only getting your body in a better position, but it's getting the path of the club. So one more time, I'm going to work it up like that. Okay, and it's going to pull you around that way.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to work a little bit more on getting your body in the right position. But so what I want you to do, how I would bridge the gap, is actually go and stand in front of me. I'd actually do some of these. So we went from your old takeaway to the hammer to mirror work.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I would actually do what I call some preset drills.
Okay.
Made famous by Nick Falduck.
Yeah.
I'm dropping his name a lot today.
Yeah.
Right. I would go, again, still slow. I would take your setup. I'll narrate it first, then I'll hit one. Okay. I would take your setup. I would go ahead and set it, and then hold it.
Okay.
And then swing it from there. So complete your swing after the preset.
Yeah.
That way you can put 100% of your attention and focus on this first 2 feet. Hold it to get the feel, and then finish your swing.
Okay.
So you're making it segmented.
Yeah.
So it'll look like this. Take my setup. I'll get my arm structure up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's my right arm tuck, like I'm getting to hammer the nail.
Yep.
Okay. Take my steps, get into my shape, and I'll just go 1, 2 to get the feel. Okay. And I'll just go, there's my hammer, hold it, and hit it from there.
Okay.
Okay. So that way you can break it down to get
Do you
the
want me
feel
to
for
do
it.
the little hesitation like behind it for those two, or just hold and then go through?
Hold and hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go as slow as you want to get that first 2 feet right. Okay. Let me give you the feel first. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay right there. Less knee bend. Good. Soft arms. So you're going to set it to there, whatever that feels like.
Yep.
You're going to capture that feel, and then just complete your swing from there.
Okay.
I expect about 5 or 10 miss hits, so don't get caught up on the.
Yeah.
It's going to take your brain a bit to figure out how to
Ignore
hit
the
it.
result,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. I'm purely looking at the form. So set it shorter. Everybody always goes back a bit. Yeah. You're going to feel like it's knee high. Yep. Go slow, set it, hold it for however long you want, and then finish your swing from there. Better? Let's hold it a bit longer.
Okay.
Yep. It's good. Good start though. Oops, kick that ball back there for me. There you go. Good. Stay there. I'm going to move you around a bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Get you that way. Okay. Stay right there. Keep that high. Softening up your right elbow. And that's your hammer feel.
Cool.
So I want you to go as slow as you can to get that part right.
Okay.
You hold it, and I'll tell you when to finish your swing.
Okay.
Or to complete your swing from there. Okay.
Okay.
Start back over and just nail that first 2 feet for me and hold it. Awesome. Now just go ahead and finish your swing from there. Yeah, much better. Good job.
Yeah. That one even like I hit that thin, it still was a really good shot.
I'm going to
right?
clean it up just a little bit more though.
Okay.
Good job stopping and presetting it though. Yep. Same thing there. Yeah. Get you a little bit more squared up there. Good. You got your right elbow tucked so I can see the top of your left. Okay. We're going to clean up that posture a little bit as well to get you a little bit more space to do it. But now when you fold it up, since I've changed your turn direction,
Yeah.
I just want you to have the feeling of that toe a bit more up.
Okay.
Yeah, so even with this, the pure one, you can still have the feeling of this toe up and the heel down. Your old one was a lag and drag, so it was shut.
Yep.
So now that you're coiling a different direction, that
You
toe
feel
needs
that
to be
way.
up. Yeah.
Okay.
So give me a couple of rehearsals first. Yeah, just to there.
Okay.
No more than that.
No
But now
more
see how
than
the toe's up?
Yep.
Yeah, good. Good, a little shorter. Good, one more. A little less knee bend. Might feel a bit more wristier.
Yeah.
Just to there. No turn either.
Okay.
Your arms are slightly moving your shoulders, okay?
Stop. Finish.
Exactly. Yeah, much better.
Cool.
There's that draw we're looking for as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, and I would do 5 of those. I like blocks of 5. The research shows after 5 balls, you should change the task.
Okay.
Your brain gets a bit bored and you're going to revert back.
Interesting.
I would do 5 presets and then I would get it into one motion as quickly as you can.
Okay.
So after those 5, we'll make it one motion, but just going slow off speed.
Okay, cool.
We'll blend it. We'll go from segmented pausing into the one motion, but still that feeling of the hammer feel. We're just going to fold that hammer up.
Can I try one at full speed, or is that a dumb?
This is in the lesson. No, I usually I put the kibosh on it. Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody loves to go full speed.
That.
Yeah.
No,
I say
absolutely
no. Nope.
Okay.
We're sticking with half speed. I actually wish I had a net up. I could put the net up in front of you just so I don't care about the outcome yet.
Yeah.
There's a time for it, obviously.
Yeah.
But when we're changing the new movement earlier, we got to strip out the outcome. Okay. Get your right toe flared out a little bit more. Good. I'll make it one motion. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna square you up. Again, we're gonna do a little bit more work on that setup. Okay.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Here's your one motion. So there's your hammer. And now you just fold up your hammer and your body goes around a bit.
Yep.
You don't need any more than that either in terms of length of backswing or more coil, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it one more time. There's your hammer and it pulled you around.
Mm-hmm.
So see how your right elbow's folded up that way? You got your right elbow now pointing down at your hip.
Yep.
Because you started with a better right arm structure and it folded up differently.
Okay.
So that's kind of engine number 2 in the golf swing, other than how the body moves or how the chest moves around the spine and the direction you turn, is that positioning of the right arm.
Gotcha. So I was working too hard in my golf swing.
Yeah. You're giving it the straight arm lag and drag and trying to get your arm into that position.
Yeah.
And then also trying to get it back into that position. I'm having you start in that position and just making it more efficient. Yeah, just got to monitor that you don't roll it behind you.
So my
a little bit, yeah. You see how you came out with the left elbow a little bit, yeah. So do it again. Just make sure that left elbow stays down. I'll stand here so you don't hit me in the nuts. There you go. One more time. So add a little bit more of that hinge feel. Yeah, good. So that'll be it right there.
Cool.
So it's right down your toe line. Then arms up, body goes around a bit, and it'll drop right back down.
Okay.
So let's just go slow, make it one motion for me. Good, let it pull you around. Good. Still a little bit of a pause in there, but that's good.
Yeah.
Significantly better. Let's do another one. We'll make this one motion. Try and take a little bit more speed off it.
More speed off?
Or yeah, less speed, I should say. I didn't really word that properly. Ready? A little less knee bend. I'm gonna make it one motion, okay?
Cool.
That's it. See how easily that arm's folding up now?
Totally.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Okay.
Your arm folds up like that, watch. You just go a little bit around in here, and that's your coil,
That's it.
and that's your natural shallow.
Okay.
One more time.
I got it too far.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit of that though is from a little bit too much body still.
Okay.
I'm gonna train your body a bit better here shortly. A little bit more, you just gotta hold your body.
Yeah.
Get it from there. Your arms will pull you around, so you're gonna feel like you're turning a bit later.
Okay.
You're just so used to getting everything moving
Yeah,
at once.
moving at once.
That's what's moving it back inside. So when you hammered the nail into the side of the mirror, you just did it with your right arm and wrist, right? You didn't necessarily turn your shoulders.
That one felt good.
Yeah, it was much better.
Yeah.
Now we can go into how the body moves.
Yeah.
And when we'll start tying together, it'll make more sense.